What's going on, guys? Gonna be playing some Pokemon TCG Live today with my Gyarados Vileplume deck. You haven't seen this Gyarados? It's pretty old. SVI? I don't know. It came out in very early Scarlet and Violet. And it's a Terra Pokemon, surprisingly. But it has the attack Tyrannical Tail that costs 3 waters and 2 colorless. Quite expensive. It does 180 damage, but it says if your opponent's active Pokemon already has any damage counters on it, this attack does 180 more damage. So you can do 360 one-hit KOing all of the Mega Pokemon except for Mega Venusaur. But if it has a damage counter on it, I believe you would one-shot it anyways, right? Being able to take 3 prizes is pretty crazy. And of course, then you can knock out all of the non-Mega Pokemon, all of the Stage 2 EXs, basics. There is some modifiers, some damage reduction, some tools that can make guys get out of range like Cynthia's Garchomp. But we could maybe manipulate the damage to get them in range of the Tyrannical Tail. This Gyarados can do huge damage, but it requires damage counters on your opponent's active Pokemon, and it requires 5 energies. And we're evolving from this little guy, from Magikarp. But we got Splashy Splash that could give us a nice some draw at the beginning of the game. Flip a coin until you get tails. For each heads, draw a card. I mean, it's something. But the way we're going to be playing Gyarados, like I said, is with Vileplume and quite a few other new partners. I think there's even some other things you could do with Gyarados that we're not doing in this. Since Gyarados came out so long ago, there's so many different things you can use with it now to help it to be successful. But the one that sounded the most fun was Vileplume here. Vileplume has the ability Fully Blooming Energy. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may look at the top 8 cards of your deck and attach any number of basic energy cards you find there to your Pokemon in any way you like. Shuffle the other cards back on your deck. So look at the top 8 cards, attach any number of energies. Basic energies, though, to your Pokemon. But then there's also the Gloom that Vileplume evolves from, and it's semi-blooming energy. So this is fully blooming, semi-blooming. This one says when you play this from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may look at the top 3 cards of your deck. So this is just the top 3 cards, but still not too bad. That combined with the Vileplume, we're getting to look at 11. And if we evolve multiple Vileplumes in a turn or Glooms, we're able to look at a bunch of cards and hopefully get all of the energies we need to power up our Gyarados. We're also playing the new Stadium Forest of Vitality that says each player's grass Pokemon can evolve into grass Pokemon during the turn they play those Pokemon, except during their first turn. So after our first turn, we can just evolve our Oddishes all the way up into Vileplume and be able to power up our Gyarados that way. We're also playing Munkidori in here with Team Rocket's Venture Bomb. Team Rocket's Venture Bomb, I think, is just what Gyarados needs to get the damage counters on your opponent's active Pokemon. It's very simple. Flip a coin if heads, put 2 damage counters on one of your opponent's active Pokemon. If tails, put 2 damage counters on your active Pokemon. But when we have Munkidori in the deck, it really doesn't matter what we flip. We just need to get the dark energy on Munkidori, which Vileplume and Gloom helps to do. Munkidori has the ability Adrenabrain. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon has any dark energies attached, you may move up to 3 damage counters from one of your Pokemon to one of your opponent's Pokemon. So we're going to be using the Venture Bomb, whether we flip heads or tails. As long as we have Munkidori and play with the dark energy, we can get the damage counters we need on our opponent's active to be able to hit for maximum damage with Tyrannical Tail. There's one other card I want to mention that I don't have in here, but I was messing around at first when I was trying Gyarados with Baxcalibur, and that's the Risky Ruins. Whenever any player plays a basic non-dark Pokemon onto their bench during their turn, place 2 damage counters on that Pokemon. I could see this working great with Gyarados too. Obviously, it almost KOs your Magikarps. But besides for that, you get the damage counters you need, and you can still use Munkidori to move them. But this one would use Baxcalibur to power up the Gyarados instead of Vileplume. But as I was testing with Baxcalibur, I was like, this is not feeling great, and I was just remembered Vileplume was a thing, and I was like, let's try it with Vileplume, and it's been feeling okay. I would say better or not any worse than Baxcalibur. So I'll put the full deck list up on the screen so you can see it. We'll go over the numbers real quick and then we'll hop into the games, but that's basically the main idea. We're using Vileplume to power up Gyarados and get the extra energy on Munkidori, and we're going to use the Venture Bombs to flip some heads or tails, whatever we get, and then move those damage counters to our opponent's active Pokemon. I need to have a lot of energies in the deck for Gloom and Vileplume to hit to get the energies on Gyarados, and then you need to like kind of save those energies or shuffle them back into your deck in order to attack with another Gyarados. Draw, we don't really have a draw engine in here. We do have 4 Ionos and 4 Lilies though, and of course Fez, so we can still, you know, function. It's just like kind of Gardevoir's playing 4 of each of those, I think, now. And then we have the secret box for the A-Spec just to find our stadium, some combo pieces. We have a tool in here specifically for secret box. Tools aren't super amazing with this deck. I had an air balloon, took it out. I put in the baton because it seemed like we'd get more value out of it, but I literally just did that before clicking record right now. So I don't know how good baton will be since, you know, jamming tower just shuts it off and we don't get any value out of it. So, but we want to have something to find off a secret box. So let's go over the numbers. We have a 3-3-3 Oddish Gloom Vileplume line. I'm going with this Oddish because it's funny. It has the attack feeling fine and it draws us a card. It also doesn't seem too bad being able to draw a card. There's a 60 HP Oddish. It doesn't do anything for 2 energies. It does like 10 or 20, 2 colorless. So I guess you could attack, but this guy could draw us a card just like the Magikarp. So we have something we can do on our first turn. And yeah, just a 3-3-3 line has felt good. Then we have 4 Magikarps, 3 Gyarados. Our Magikarp's probably going to get picked off at some points. It's got 30 HP, some Munkidori KOs it. Lots of snipe attacks KO it. But it can draw us a card, and we do need to, you know, get our Gyarados in place. So we have a good amount of Magikarp, so we can at least get some of them to evolve into Gyarados. We could potentially go 3 Gyarados in a game, but odds of that happening are kind of low. 1 Munkidori, I just didn't have room for more. You could see putting in a second one if you had room, but really only need the 1. If you flip heads on this anyways, you don't really need Munkidori. So then we have the 1 Fezandipiti. Then for the trainers, we have 3 Buddy Poffin. We're getting 2 Pokemon off of each of these, so 3's felt okay, and that's pretty much all of our dedicated basic search. And then we have 4 Ultra Balls, and Ultra Ball is really nice with Lilies and Ionos. Like, even though we're getting rid of resources, we can put lots of them back with Energy Recycler for getting rid of energies, and then we just get to fill our hand back up to 6 or up to 8 with Lillie. So Ultra Ball is kind of nice with that, and then it finds us any of our evolutions that we need, Gloom, Vileplume, or Gyarados. Then we have 2 of the Energy Recycler. I had, I think, a Super Rod at first, then I replaced it with a Recycler, then I got rid of a 4th Buddy Poffin or Nest Ball and put in another Recycler. This is just great to be able to make sure your Glooms and Vileplumes have the best chance of hitting, getting back specifically Dark Energy sometimes too. Whatever the case, it shovels back up to 5 basic energy cards from your discard pile into your deck, so gets you as many energies as you can off of a single item. Then 1 Night Stretcher to get back a Pokemon or something to your hand if we need it. Secret Box is a nice A-Spec to get a bunch of things that we need. Finds us our Stadium, which is great. We don't have 4 stadiums, but I really don't think you need 4. And Secret Box kind of acts like a 4th anyways. You have to discard 3 cards and then search your deck for an item, a tool, a supporter, and a stadium. This would potentially like make us have a really high rolly turn, you know, finding the stadium. Maybe the baton would give us value there. A Lillie to draw up to 8 after discarding 4 cards for this, or 3 cards. And then a Night Stretcher, a Recycler, maybe the bomb we need, whatever. 3 bombs. I think 3 is fine. You could have 4, but again, space. I don't really want to have less than 3 though, just because when we need it, like we need to get the, we may not have Munkidori, so we may have to go for multiple bombs and hope one of them hits. So I like having at least 3, I think. And then the 4 Ultra Ball, and then 3 of the Forest Vitality for stadiums. And then with the supporters, we have 4 Iono, 4 Lilies, and then 1 Arven finds us our Secret Box. Also finds the baton. Maybe balloon would be better, but like I said, it really wasn't doing a lot. And then 1 Turo. It's great to be able to just pick up your Vileplume and then let you play it back down with the Forest of Vitality, or lets you pick up a liability or something. Of course, though, you do lose everything attached. So if you were to pick up a Gyarados with this, you lose potentially 5 energies. And then we have 12 waters and then 2 darks. Oh, and the Heavy Baton, if you don't know what this does, if the Pokemon this card is attached to has a retreat cost of exactly 4, which Gyarados does, is in the active spot and is knocked out by damage from an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, move up to 3 basic energy cards from that Pokemon to your bench Pokemon in any way you like. So we could save 3 of them and attach them to a bench Gyarados, or save the dark and 2 waters, attach the dark to Munkidori, move the 2 waters to another Gyarados, something like that. It seemed good. And then we have 12 waters, 2 darks. You could maybe go to 3 darks. I've honestly just hit sometimes really early both darks, and it's like, great, now I don't have any for Munkidori, but I don't want to have the odds of potentially hitting more darks than waters, and then not being able to actually use Tyrannical Tail. With just 2, we'll always be able to use it no matter what energies we hit. We just need to hit energies. It's just unfortunate if you end up with both darks on your Gyarados. But that's the deck. It's a fun one, and I've never used this Gyarados too, so let's see what it can do and hop into the games. All right, hopping into this first one here. Let's see what Gyarados Vileplume can do. We got a lot of coin flips going on with this deck. Vileplume's not a coin flip, but it's a dice roll, whatever you want to call it. We're looking at the top 8 cards and hoping that we hit the energies. And then Team Rocket's Venture Bomb is literally a coin flip. Oh, and then there's a Magikarp. Magikarp's attack is also a coin flip. So I've been going second because... Ooh. I think we start this still. Maybe we hopefully find something off the top here. Then we can use Splashy Splash. And also hopefully our opponent doesn't evolve. Alright, Dragapult. Charizard. And they have Rotom too, that's cool. Is it Dragapult Charizard? They have the Psychic Energy, so that made me think it was Dragapult. Oh, wow. Oh, well, this is not looking good. I think they're going to kill my Magikarp. They're going to have, well... Oh, cool, we got that. What do they get? They got... They can't use Knockdown unless they get a Terra down. So unless they have Rare Candy Charizard in their hands, we're okay. Do we retreat into Oddish is the question. I think so. I think that's just safer. And if they KO our Oddish, then we can go Fez. Hopefully find, I don't know, some other pieces. And then we can evolve into Gyarados. Okay, they have nothing. Yeah, this seems a little better. We'll do this, and we'll start drawing some cards with Oddish. And we'll use the water. And it's fine. Could put Fez down now. I think I'm fine with that. Feeling fine. Alright, another Gyarados. Lillie would be nice. Yeah, Everloon, I was trying it and it was like, we're just not getting a whole lot off of it. Awesome, they're breaking. Oh, hello. Okay. We'll play the water and then Lillie. Okay. I could Ultra Ball for Gloom. If we hit 2 energies, we could attack with Waterfall this turn. And what would I Ultra Ball away? These 2? Actually, let's probably just put the Dark in the discard pile. Although, Heavy Baton, then we could save the Dark. I'm not sure. I think let's try it. Gloom's got a 1 retreat. We need 2 waters, though. And we hit nothing. Fuck. Alright, well, we haven't seen them do anything still, so... Yeah, we're just gonna do that. Awesome. Let's go! Alright, get some more stuff out of here. Do we want to... Another one of these? Yeah, what the heck? I mean, I'd rather put a Munkidori down, though. So, I think we'll just do that. I probably should have saved the water. Also, I should have retreated before I evolved here. Whoops. Oh, that's really bad. Sure, we'll just attach. All right. Well, I think this is still okay. I guess I wouldn't have been attacking anyways, since I discarded the water earlier. I was thinking just having the dark in hands rather than a discard, having it attached to the Gyarados could be better, but in hindsight, it probably would have been better to discard it, because then I would have had the water for waterfall. All right. Awesome. Nothing. Okay, there's the water we wanted. I think let's put the water here. We are only down... Oh, I guess we are down 3 energies. All right, we'll play that now. They just want to find a Gloom and Vileplume, but just a Gloom would be fine. Right. Just 1 energy, please. All right, now we need Vileplume. We'll discard Gloom. I don't think we'll need this Night Stretcher. And discard the water. We'll grab Ultra Ball, Stadium. I think we have a support already. Damn, we're gonna have to discard what? How many energies are left in the deck? 6 waters. And the other recycler's in there. Forest Dark or Forest Bomb? I think Forest Bomb. I'm gonna grab the Vileplume. And we have 2 other bombs. All right. We had 6 energies in there, so we should be able to hit at least 1. Cool. Put 1 on this. And then 2 on this guy. All right. Our opponent was off to a very slow start, which definitely helps us, but we'll take it. Go over the waterfall. Kind of wish we had a Munkidori down already. I guess we can save an energy putting it on Fez. Can put 3 waters onto Gyarados and then 1 dark on Fez. Not sure if they'll be able to knock us out. Oh, they could go, yeah. Terapagos. I guess there is no Dragapult pieces in here. I saw that Psychic early and I was like, Dragapult, but I don't know, maybe. They could still have it. They Cyranoed a couple turns back and we didn't see anything. Any Dragapult pieces, right? Huh. Oh, okay, it's just for Crispin, just energy, different energies for Crispin. Oh, and we're a Turo Pokemon. We have room on our bench. That's funny. All right, a bomb. Do we have any more Ultra Balls? We do. I think we'll grab an Ultra Ball. Discard one of each of these. Grab that. We will move these damage counters. That's fine. I did just lose the bomb though. I think we take the knockout though. We have one bomb left. We have Munkidori in play. Fez, Iono, water in hands. I'm a little nervous if they have a Munkidori. No, they have Petrons. All right, that seems fine. Oh, Charizard's a freaking dark type. I forgot. Okay. So they'll be able to hit a little harder. They'll be able to get the one shot. And they are evolving that one. I mean, how much are they doing? What, 240? I guess they aren't KOing us without that, so. But I'm surprised they didn't go in. Well, no, they would take the damage counters that we need them to take. Either way, which is perfect for us. All right, 1 water, 2 water, 3 waters. Oh, that's perfect. I thought we were also going to waste energies, but we are not. Sweet. And they're dead. I think we Iono, then Fez. I think we kind of want to get another Magikarp going. Perfect. We actually have some in the deck still, so. But I think we'll Fez first. What did we Iono to the bottom? Seven cards on the bottom of their deck we don't get to see. Well, I'd rather thin it out so we don't draw into it. Okay. And now we're gonna need Turo. But we'll do that now. Could play the Recycler in case. Because next turn, yeah. Then we just play the Recycler. 4 versus 5. I don't know, it could make a difference. And Tyrannical Tail get the knockouts. But I'm thinking next turn we're just gonna Ultra Ball and then Lillie. So we're gonna play the Recycler and Lillie anyways. So let's just play it now in case they Iono us. And also if we draw into an energy, then we can play it. But I'm pretty sure our last Oddish is prized. So we also need Turo to pick up our guy here. So maybe I should just wait to play the Recycler. They're probably gonna have rare candy Charizard, so. Sorry about the traffic sounds. Yeah, I probably should have maybe waited to play the Recycler. Yeah, they're gonna have everything with Noctowl, Pidgeot, Fez. But if we see freaking Turo, we'll still get it. Ah, but I just decreased my odds by so much by putting all those energies back. All right, we're not getting Iono'd. And I think our last Gyarados is in the deck. Well, they're going in with this guy. No, they're just powering up it. Okay. We're not dead yet. But they didn't use Pidgeot, right? Oh, we are dead. My bad. Math is hard. Okay. Just need to find Turo, and we'll just hit some energies. Wolf Thin. Each of those. Grab our Gyarados. And Turo's prized. Well, damn it. Is there any way we could have done something about this? I don't think so. I could have attacked with Fez here if I had moved an energy to it and... Right? I think possibly. But I don't think there's anything we can do now. We're just gonna get a prize here, and then we have no way to power up our guy to full. We can't pick up our Vileplume. So yeah, I think we just scoop it up. Very close. I could have sequenced things better though. Not a bad first one. Didn't get the dub, which, you know, dubs feel good. But the deck was able to, you know, we were able to one-shot 2 Charizards, right? Or is it just 1? I can't remember. We were a little slower coming out, but they were also, and if they did pop off, I think we probably would have just gotten destroyed. So, but I think we have the potential to get like a turn 2 Gyarados if we everything goes our way. And I don't know if first or second's better. If we go first or second, then our opponent doesn't get to. They don't get to play the supporters. I don't know. That was kind of my thought process. Well, we have nothing here. Hopefully we find something off the top. All right. Oh, perfect. We're gonna get Buddy-Buddy. I can Ultra Ball away the bomb. Plus a water. I mean, the plan is just to go feeling fine, I think. I get Ultra Ball though to find the Gyarados now. That just seemed better than not. Also, if we actually had the guy who did damage, we'd be able to kill their Buddy. Maybe that would be good. I'm not sure. I think we do this. Grab Gyarados. All right. I don't think we want to Recycler for 1. I don't think we want to get rid of the Vileplume, but I don't know. Buddy is something we don't need the bomb for, obviously. So I think getting rid of the first bomb is okay. Hopefully. And I think the plan is to hopefully just pick up this Oddish at some point, and then sweep them with a single Gyarados, maybe. If they're an attacking Spidops deck, they're gonna hit kind of hard. Okay. All right. Our hands wasn't great, so. All right. Gloom, water. We're not gonna be able to play this Poffin. I think we do want to set up multiple Magikarps because they can hit pretty hard. Oh, fantastic. Well, I think let's are we gonna want to draw with Gloom? They can just kill us next turn, so I think we hope to hit here. Son of a bitch, man. Never hit anything off those. Slide this guy down. And I guess we could retreat into Magikarp. Then we get to save a damage counter. Maybe I should have went for Splashy Splash. But we can actually kill them with Drool next turn too, so I think we just save this. Hold. I don't know. But yeah, I believe the Oddish has an attack for, but it only does 20. Oh, does this guy retreat cost of each basic non-fighting in Pokemon? Oh, so they have 2 retreat also. Okay. Was that a mist energy that came down? Is that what that icon is? Yeah. I was thinking mist could be good in here. I actually had one in here at first, but ended up taking it out to protect our guy from Devo. All right. I mean, if we get set up, I think we're more of a threat to them. So we're just going to Iono them and not take the knockout. All right, Munkidori. That's really good. Do that. Do the Vileplume. Let's find those energies. That's what I'm talking about. Nice. What? Water. Water, dark. Oof. 1 off of Vileplume to this guy. We can move that other one later. And third Magikarp. Nah, I think it's just do one at a time. Since this guy's not getting threatened and we haven't seen them have Munkidoris or any way to potentially knock out like multiple. So just having one down at a time I think is fine. They can't retreat their Buddy. I guess they can deck us out. I should maybe check to see if Turo's in the deck. All right. Okay. Hey. Hello, Gyarados. Then we just play a water on it. Then Lillie. I only want to put down the third one. All right. I think we move 1 damage counter to that guy now. Or we just wait and we can use the bomb. We can knock out Buddy. Yeah, I think let's just wait. Although they could attach, retreat, or whatever. But I think let's just... If we just wait They're gonna have to attach retreat to attack. If they don't Iono us, we have the Bomb Munkidori combo. The Water in hand for the Gyarados. Baton on the Gyarados, we get to save 3 of those energies. And then we could bump the stadium. And manually retrieve Vileplume if we want to. We are going to be item locked if they attack, which I think they are. Yeah, because they already attached to their bench guy. Oh, so we're also not going to be able to Venture Bomb too. All right. And this guy's going to do a lot of damage because we have a huge retreat cost. But they only have one of them set up. Psh. Change of plans. We're just gonna spread out the damage. Keep taking it nice and slow. Put 1 on that guy. And then we'll put 1 on the Ogerpon, I guess, next turn. I like our hand. I don't want to bump their stadium because then they don't need energies to retreat the Budoo. Also, that can happen. They can just discard these. And then better chance that they won't have more stadiums. I was blanking that once I knock out Buddy with Munkidori that we wouldn't be able to use the bomb because we're item locked still, so. And we haven't seen, what's it called? Like, those... We haven't seen trapping cards. It seems like they're an attacking Spidops deck. Holy crap. All right. All right, there's Turo. But even with Turo, they can just promote Spidops or the other Spidop, or the Ogerpon, and we can't take 2 prizes. So I think I do play this down now. I don't think I plan on manually retreating this. I think we just hope that they don't have Gust. Yeah. I'm not missing anything, right? Yeah. And I think we just move 1 again on this guy. And we'll end. Because we need to take the first 2 prizes. I don't know how much damage are they doing? Okay, that could have gotten counter catcher if we KO'd them, so glad we didn't. 30 more for each retreat cost. And this adds 1, and then this adds just for basics. So, and then that adds 1. Oh, are they attacking? Looks like they may be. So what is that? 8 times 30? 240? That's definitely enough. Plus 90. Our Gyarados is very dead. And they just attached twice to Ogerpon, so they're not retreating Buddy this turn. Alright. That's fine, I think. All we're going to do is... this, and move the damage counter to Ogerpon. And end. Do they have a guest? Okay, they're just setting that up. Ooh, there's the dark, but we don't have our other monkey yet. I think I just want to put the damage counter on Mew. And then we shouldn't actually need this. So next turn we'll Turo the Vileplume. And they already have the damage counter on this. So I think I'm fine to just play the Vitality Forest. Or they already have the energy on this, so we'll end. Alright, sweet. Yeah, so we knock out Budu, we Turo, and then we knock out whatever they bring up. Took a long time, but we didn't want to stick up our 2-prizer and then they get to get a 2-prize knockout, and they have all these attackers powered up. We wouldn't be able to keep up with them. What did we get off the prizes there? Some more supporters. And if they did ever break the item lock, we had the Venture Bomb, so... Turo. Gyarados. Go him. We have 10 energies down. 11 energies down, so we have 3 more in the deck. I think we just hit and we save the Gloom Vileplume. Because we could also Recycler, maybe. Like that guy out. Okay, good. Do you need some Ultra Balls? Maybe. And we're going to be able to send up 3 Gyarados at them. Another Mist Energy. Counter Catcher. Am I missing something? Okay, and they're taking a 1-prizer out, so this is extra cool. We can actually Ultra Ball Night Stretcher to get the monkey and the guy back. But I don't even think we really have to do that. We don't have Gus in here. I think I've acknowledged that already, but I'm not 100% sure. But the plan is just knock out whatever's in the active spot. But if they were to put up a single prizer, that's the way that we could not be able to stay ahead in the prizes here, I think. But I mean, we'll be able to knock out whatever they put up, unless they just put up a like a wall, like a Mimikyu. They gonna retreat lock? Nope. Oh, they are gonna retreat lock. They're going for the deck out, it looks like. Yeah, our retreat cost is 3. I guess we could just go all in to move this right now. So Ultra Ball the way the Poffin and an Ultra Ball. We'll get out an Oddish. We only have 1 energy in the deck. Oh no. 2 Ionos. Entry cost is 3. I mean, we can pay the retreat cost, so I'm just gonna do that. Let's see if we've hit the energy. We'll be able to see like the deck pretty much. And yeah. All right. There it isn't. Could Ultra Ball away, Venture Bomb, Force to Vitality, and see the rest of the deck? Well, not really the rest of the deck, but I guess I could Night Stretcher and then Lillie and then Vileplume after, maybe? Maybe I should have dug to try and find one of the recyclers first. Son of a bitch. Well, at this point, yeah, we're just gonna look for a recycler. And we have Night Stretcher to well, fuck. Now we can't retreat with it. Fuck. I'm gonna have to Secret Box. We could lose the deck out, but I'm still thinking like we can win by just taking the prizes. We'll just Secret Box away Poffin, Fez. Poffins and Fez. Yeah, I probably should have tried and find the recycler, but oh well. All right, cool. Do this. Attack. And they may not have another counter catcher in their hand too. We haven't given them more cards or anything. If they had one, I think they would have gusted up the Vileplume actually too, so. Okay, they just left or something. I don't know, man. Well, we got a dub. I don't know if I should have played with those Vileplumes down at the end. I think if I just, I mean, playing down the first Oddish, maybe just not evolving it would have been smarter because, I mean, I already had Munkidori. I had that third Magikarp down. Maybe I should never put down that third Magikarp. It was just, I wasn't thinking about how they could just retreat lock for game, basically, and not attack and deck out and stuff. All right. Well, what are we up against? The Zard. Well, I'm feeling fine, and could Ultra Ball for a Magikarp. What would we Ultra Ball away? Bomb, water. I don't know. I think we just wait. We may want to Ultra Ball for a Fez. Hopefully we could find a Poffin. Maybe save the Ultra Ball. Hopefully they Iono us. I don't know. All right, there are trolley builds. Whoa, and it's Firebox something or other. Well, Typhlosion just kills our Gyarados with a with 4 Ethans and the Brave Bengal. Okay. Well, we can start attacking with Fez. I think that might be the play. Ultra Ball away the bomb and the baton. Hope Fez is in the deck. It is. Do you have recyclers? We have bombs. Okay. We're gonna retreat now. All we need is 2 energies off of 11 cards. Yes. Uh-oh. You got this. Here we go. Come on. That's what I'm talking about. And who's the bigger threats? I mean, they just added 3 of those to their hands. I think we just start picking them off and hope they don't have Rare Candy Charizard. Or I just hit into this thing. Because if I take something out, then they can knock us out with Charizard. Or I just KO'd this guy. But if I KO'd this guy, they have this one anyways. So yeah, it makes sense, I think, just hit this. Because I'm not even taking prizes hitting the Reshiram. It's not a 2-hit KO. And our Fez is the guy in the active, so like we're not even going to have a response if they KO it. I don't know. Maybe it should have been just hit the Reshiram. And it's specifically Ethan's Pokemon, so it's not like they get to find... Never mind. I was going to say it's not like they'd get to find Charizard. Well, they probably have Rare Candy Charizard. Oh. All right. That's a good sign. This guy, prevent all effects of attacks. Then to this Pokemon. All right, we're going to snipe that guy. I think. And that means they're also not playing Ethan's this turn. So they can't... No, they can. They're doing 140. Is that right? What is Typhlosion's attack? It totals at 280. I think it's 40 plus 60 for each. Oh, we needed that. 40 plus 60 for each, so they can hit for 180. So yeah, we're dead. No, they're hitting for 160. We're not dead. So I think we just KO'd Charmeleon. And yeah, we're gonna go to 0 cards in hands, but kill that guy. Nice. We do need Oddish. And we have a Secret Box, plenty of supporters. I mean, I would rather not see Secret Box here, but one of our 8 supporters, 8 good draw supporters would be nice. Unfortunately, we do need 5 energies to kill this stupid guy, even though it's free to us. Okay. What did they even add? They just got those? Okay. You know, I'd rather not draw energy, so let's do this and hope we thin out some stuff. Perfect. Carp. And... they're doing 160, so we are dead to Typhlosion now. I'm guessing they're going to go in with Typhlosion though, so I think we just take this guy out. Then when they go in with the other one, we'll go to even prizes. Artisan, cool. Nothing, okay. Evens. Maybe I should have just retreated into Gloom or Vileplume, saved Fez, waited till they killed Vileplume to draw. I think we promote Vileplume, or we could promote Magikarp and Splashy Splash. I think we promote this guy. Grab that. Yeah, we have Recyclers. And we have Night Stretcher. I think we promote the non-powered up Magikarp here once they kill us. I guess this guy can one-shot us. So like we do need to take a KO here, I think. They're gonna be hidden for... with 4 prizes gone for us. They're hidden for 330. So yeah, we do wanna KO Typhlosion here. But we could retreat attached or something, I think, right? Okay. Let's grab Monkey. Maybe I should have promoted this guy. Because, yeah, if we draw Gyarados, we're not going to get the attack. Okay. We Gloom. Yes. Okay. Then we put... Dark on this guy. Water on this guy. We'll put the water on this guy. And we got the Gyarados. Treat the dark. Do this guy. Evolve this guy. Yeah, we would have had an extra energy on this had I didn't do that way, but all right. I think we can go Secret Box here. Arven for Secret Box? I don't know, we need a Turo. I was thinking we'd be able to get the Turo and Energy Recycler, but okay. I mean, if we just flip heads with Team Rocket's Venture Bomb, then we just need to get the Gyarados powered up. They're hitting for 300, so it's not like we can survive. They have one prize left. Poffin. We just thin out something. Oh, there's nothing. Oh no, we have no Gloom. All right, we need Turo. Yeah. Well, it's not looking too hot. Yeah, there's nothing else we can do. Turo. Fuck. Damn it. Oh, and we would have needed the stadium too. Well, if I did a better job with promoting the right Magikarp a few turns back, we would have had just one, I think just one extra energy. So we would have been able to do this. And gotten that, but I think we would have still been 2 energies short. Discard both of those. Yeah. Yeah. Close. Well, I think we'll call it there for time's sake. Overall, we got the deck to work a little bit here and there. I think I could have sequenced things better. Promoted the right freaking Magikarp there. When I energy recycled before trying to find cards also, I think was that was the first game. But overall, the deck's pretty fun. I like the idea of it. We have like so many fun things that we're doing here. We have the bombs, we have the Vileplumes. Gyarados itself is kind of an insane attacker. Again, to use the Forest of Vitality. And I do like the Heavy Baton more than the Balloon. I think that's a keeper. So yeah, if you're interested in trying out the deck, there'll be a deck list to copy and paste from the description. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. Either way, wins or no wins, we got to play the fun deck, and it was a good time. So hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.